Hello Virgo, this is your August money and career reading. I hope you're all well, and I wanted to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I appreciate your support, and I love to hear your comments and if the reading resonates with you. And of course it won't resonate with everybody because it's a general reading. If you do want a personal reading, you can email me at skytreewisdom.com and I can send you some information. I try to keep my readings reasonably priced so that everyone can get their questions answered. And I'm going to start your reading with a spirit animal oracle card for Virgo. Message for Virgo, please. Money and career. And you had this one, flamingo spirit. Embrace the in-between. And I'm going to get a Enchanted map oracle card for you. I find these give some really good messages in regards to money and career. And you had this one, strength. Number 44, which is a master number. So you might want to look up angel number 44, Virgo, just to see if there's a extra message from your angels there. I'm just going to read out what it says to you about this card. Your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from a sincere faith in a higher power. The strength to accomplish even the most daunting tasks is yours at this time. You can connect with and channel the power of the universe. The strength card indicates that your ideas are being tested and refined, and your relationships are being deepened. No matter what happens, nothing can move you off the course of evolution. As the potency of your connections becomes more obvious, you're able to harness the creative energies that are available to you now. Have courage and dive in, for magic is in the process of finding a form to take. When you remember that real strength comes from a combination of your efforts and a reliance on a higher power working through you, all is possible. You can do anything now. So that's a great message to start off your reading there, Virgo. Now I'm going to get a couple of Sharina's fortune cards for you. And you had this one come out, luck. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. And goals. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. So we'll get into your tarot now, Virgo. Can we have some guidance, please, for Virgo, money and career in August 2020? Money and career, August 2020. And your first card out is the Two of Air, or the Two of Swords. Then you have the Hangman, the Four of Air, or the Four of Swords, and the Ace of Water, which is lovely, Ace of Cups, And we'll get another one, the King of Water or the King of Cups. So how this reading works, Virgo, is this is your current situation, this is your challenge or what's blocking you at the moment and what you need to work on. This one is your future goals and focus, and this is advice and outcome on the end. And on the bottom you had the High Priestess, using your intuition. And I'm going to clarify the cards with the Energy Oracle. So just give a clearer message as to what's going on in your reading. Can we have some further guidance for Virgo, please, for the month of August? Money and career. And for the Two of Air, you had adjacent possibilities. With the Hangman in your challenge position, you have the garden and the gate. And then you have the Sun coming out with the Four of Air, which is lovely. And Woman holding a heart with the Ace of Cups and the King of Water. And on the bottom was Yin Yang, your subconscious message, getting back into balance in your money and career situation. And in your current situation cards, you have the Two of Air or the Two of Swords with adjacent possibilities. So you may have come to a bit of a stalemate or crossroads, Virgo, with your current career goals and finances. Or you may be facing a difficult choice and unsure which direction to take. And in a traditional Two of Swords cards, she wears a blindfold. And this suggests that you may not have all the facts or information you need at the moment to see the way forward clearly. So you may need to take some time before you make any final decisions. And the Two of Swords is also a Moon in Libra card. So that can mean emotions may also be clouding the decision. And the Adjacent Possibilities card asks you to think outside the box, Virgo, and take a break from your usual way of thinking. Because options might be available to you that you haven't thought of before. And here in your challenge position, you have a similar sort of energy happening with the Hangman and the Garden and the Gate. And the Hangman also asks you to look at your options from a different perspective. Your career goals and financial situation may not be moving forward as you would like it to be at this time. And of course, Virgos love to be busy and feel like they're making a contribution. So these current restrictions that we're all under would be particularly frustrating for you. And the Garden and the Gate here, I feel, is telling me that the grass isn't always greener on the other side, even though it might appear to be. And it's important to remember that the Hangman is there by choice. He can free himself at any time. And sometimes in life we just have to accept things the way they are and stop trying to control. If we are able to do this, then we'll receive the halo of enlightenment that we see in a traditional Rider-Waite Hangman card. And the main message of the Hangman is that the situation will improve given time. And you also have a new moon in your 12th house on the 18th of August, Virgo. And this is the house of the subconscious. So this can be a time of review and letting go and getting back in touch with your spiritual beliefs, whatever they may be. A time of soul searching, you might say. And this can be a very transformative time for you, Virgo. And you can now release anything or anyone who is not serving your best interests. And you now know which relationships are the most important to you. And now you have the time to form deeper bonds with them. And the energy is picking up here in your future goals and focus cards, the Four of Air or the Four of Swords, with the Sun card coming out, card of Leo. And this is lovely energy here, I feel, for you, Virgo. And I feel after this time of inner reflection in the Hangman that this is going to bring you some unexpected rewards and blessings with the Sun, and a new level of happiness and fulfillment is also promised by the Sun. And I feel some fresh energies coming in for you after the time of the new moon in Leo on the 18th. And you may even decide to go on a little holiday or trip at this time with the Four of Swords. It's all about rest and recovery after a difficult time, maybe. And if you can't go on a trip because of the restrictions or because of your money situation, maybe just plan a picnic in your backyard with your family or in the local park. And of course the Sun goes into your sign, Virgo, on the 22nd of August. So you should be feeling more energized. And any projects that have been on the back burner for a while should start moving forward. And some new opportunities could also present themselves to you around this time. You might get a great idea for a new business, or a hobby that you love turns into a bit of a money spinner, or a fantastic new job might present itself. And here in your outcome and advice, you have the Ace of Water, the King of Water, or the King of Cups, and Woman holding a heart. And I feel this is you here, Virgo. And this is also lovely energy. This positive energy from the previous Sun card is continued in these cards. And I feel the Ace of Cups is washing away the indecision and imbalance of your previous situation and replacing it with something wonderfully fulfilling and exciting. And if it was a love reading, I'd say you were meeting a Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces with this King of Water card. But being a money and career reading, it could indicate a new boss who's very caring and considerate, like the King of Cups, or a financial advisor who has your best interests at heart. Or it could just be a good friend who puts in a good word for you about a job, new job, employment, that sort of thing. And here with the woman holding a heart, I feel that your enthusiasm and your open heart around this time will attract good things to you, Virgo. And maybe working on your heart chakra at this time will be beneficial for you. And I'm going to get a couple of fortune cookies for you. These little cards, just to finish off your reading. Can we have some messages for Virgo for the month of August, money and career? So the first cookie out is property. A property purchase or sale for many, but heed security concerns in any transactions. And then you have care required. Guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. And the cards very much were telling you just to take it easy, take things slowly at this time, Virgo, and maybe practicing some self-care. And luck. So you've got the luck card twice now, which is great. And a sudden change of luck is likely. Things are working in your favour. An excellent time for networking. So that's a great way to finish your reading there, Virgo. And I hope you receive some guidance from that. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I'll speak to you next time. Bye.